Think we live. Good afternoon, everyone. Name is Luthando Kaka. I'm the events director for the Nelson Mandela Legacy Ride for Hope, and thanks to everyone for joining us on this platform, uh, as provided to us by Pretoria News. We thank you very much for this wonderful platform. I think our topic today is that of institutionalized effort for greater good, and something that is very close to my heart, having come through Velokhaya Life Cycling Academy in Cape Town, and also for the platform that I currently occupy, which is with the partnership for the Nelson Mandela Foundation, putting together the Nelson Mandela Legacy Ride for Hope, which is actually on its third year. The event, of course, is that of commemorating Nelson Mandela. It was founded in 2018, around the commemoration year, centenary year, which was, and basically what it was a event that was meant to raise awareness, but also raise funds for needy communities, from Soweto all the way to Howick, Pietermaritzburg at the Nelson Mandela capture site. I think also what our topic today enables us to do is actually find the connection between the pandemic that we are actually facing as a world over, of COVID-19, and also the need for Ubuntu, the African proverb, of actually working together to navigate the unknown territories to which we find ourselves in. And it also means that engaging in work as individual people and organizations and companies towards assisting each other through the difficulties that we find ourselves in. And I think one of the things that is very much important with regards to the topic at hand as well is that every sector of society needs other sectors to work together, including business, civil organizations, private companies, towards assisting one another. And that is why I was also drawn very much onto the topic at hand, and also the Nelson Mandela COVID-19 relief challenge that we are putting together. So, without further ado, I understand we'll be taking questions as we continue our engagement. And so, do excuse me as I actually read some of the comments as they actually populate on my screen. And as I go back to the Nelson Mandela Legacy Ride for Hope, and specifically the virtual challenge that we are putting together this time around, due to the, of course, the challenges that are in front of us, is that we are doing a virtual event that has given opportunity to sporting teams around the country to assist the needy sectors of our society through the Each One Feed One initiative run by the Nelson Mandela Foundation. And as us as Right for Hope, we have engaged the sporting sector towards playing their part in raising funds. So as we continue our discussion, I think going to our website, which is www.legacyride4hope, the number 4.com. So it's www.legacyride4hope.com, and also get a chance to actually read about the work that we are doing, and also the event that is on the 1st of August 2020. So what will actually be happening on the day is that sporting teams that include the Blue Bulls rugby, also includes the Emirates Lions rugby team, It also includes Imperial Titans cricket team, Momentum Multiply Titans team, cricket team, and also we will have the Nedbank running club as led by Harda Stein, including the FXTM professional cycling team. And also we have invitational teams that include the Nelson Mandela Foundation invitational team, including the Ride for Hope invitational uh, cycling team. So all of these people will be using a platform called Zwift, whereby everyone will be riding virtually in the form of spinning bikes. I mean, most people would be aware of those spinning bikes from gyms. So this time around, we'll be using watt bikes, and everyone will be riding in real time on the app, which is Zwift cycling app. People will be spending 67 minutes of their time on those bikes towards giving back and also raising funds, as we have a donation line that is open that will enable the public not only to ride with their sporting hero on the app provided, but they would also be able to donate towards this challenge. We are opening up this challenge, I mean, as mentioned, to the sporting teams and to the greater public at large. And we are hoping the global community can also come on board as we raise funds for the hardest hit sectors of our communities through the Each One Teach One, through the Each One Feed One initiative with the Nelson Mandela Foundation, and simply just to assist and assist the hardest hit sectors of our society through this initiative. So people will be spending the 67 minutes on the spinning bikes virtually on the app from all corners of the world, and they will also be able to donate in real time, but also using the opportunity to spread awareness around the COVID-19, its challenges, how we navigate the unknown territory that we actually find ourselves in, and also to rally the sporting community to play their role as we face the actual pandemic. So this is actually quite an interesting part for us as having had to adapt to from what we have always known as a 4-day ride from the Nelson Mandela House, finishing off at the Nelson Mandela capture site, because this used to be actually a cycling ride whereby people were given an opportunity to participate, of course, doing what they love most, which is the cycling platform, and also raise funds through that. And our work through that, the past editions, the two past editions of the Legacy Ride for Hope has actually included building 2 classrooms through the companies that support us, through Hulamin and also Tesele, other companies including PwC, and that is pretty much the work that we've done over the last 2 years, and which we actually hope to continue with, especially that the challenge and the needs are very much different this time around in 2020. So hence we, as the event, decided that COVID-19 relief challenge is the way to go, and a way we can actually make an impact by assisting those in need and the hardest hit communities in South Africa and hopefully around the world. So as we talk through, I'll be looking out, as mentioned, for actually comments, and so that we can at least engage as we talk through it. So I'll ask everyone to just bear with me as we try and navigate and look through the questions that actually come in as we talk. I also think I should not fail to mention that, of course, the event has adopted a number of hashtags for the event this year, and those, of course, include 67 minutes, hashtag 67 minutes. We also have hashtag Right for Hope. Also included is hashtag COVID-19 Relief Challenge, and as mentioned, that will be on the 1st of August. So I think that's also quite important. I mean, as we actually navigate our topic for the day, and I think that something that has come through is, of course, um, what has led me into the path of being event director for the Nelson Mandela Legacy Ride for Hope, and a bit of history would go back to Velokhaya, which is an organization in Cape Town, where I actually starting my cycling journey. And I mean, as they say, the saying goes, is that I mean, we help one another, and we also receive help along the path that we take on our respective careers. And having grown up in Khayelitsha, Cape Town, I had come across Velokhaya Life Cycling Academy, which is based in Cape Town. The website for them is www.velokhaya.com. It's an organization that is actually close to my heart. It's been around for over 15 years, and I had started there at the age of 18 due to my love, of course, for cycling. So they offer cycling related programs for the community of Cape Town, cycling and education. So, which is actually a good match in terms of assisting children with their education, as they also have a teacher at the facility, a qualified teacher that actually assists kids after school hours. But apart from that, they of course have an ICT center, and all of their programs are offered for free to the youth of Cape Town and surrounding areas. So back to my starting cycling at the institution is that growing up, I mean, I've always had the love of cycling, but never had the tools to actually start up cycling. And that's where I had come across one of the founders of Velokhaya's Life Cycling Academy, which is Amos Zikobu. Amos assisted me in getting into the sport of cycling, both financially and also making sure that I was ready for all the challenges that would come my path. But I was fortunate enough that through the foundation, through Velokhaya, I got into cycling, and very early on, I managed to go to a number of races, which eventually saw me starting off my cycling career representing the country at the age of 18 at the Youth Commonwealth Games. And since then, I had rode in Europe for a good 2 years in Denmark, spending time with the Gluden cycling team, and also received high level cycling training in Switzerland before coming back and settling in South Africa, riding for the Bonitas cycling team, as it is popularly known. And through there, that's where I managed to hone my cycling skill, riding all over the country, and also having some European stints with the team in Portugal, spending time in Spain as well, before of course coming back and riding and being based in South Africa for the longest of time. So riding in South Africa then brought back memories, of course, of Velokhaya, and that's when I had decided to dedicate a lot of my time towards giving back where I had received so much. And that was joining the board of Velokhaya in 20 end of 2014. And at that time, we managed to bring a lot of development into the institution of Velokhaya, having been um, a chairperson for a year, and we had managed to get assistance from your likes of MTN, who came on board at Velokhaya, building a state-of-the-art ICT center, and also enabling us to offer more to the community and the youth of Khayelitsha and surroundings. Velokhaya now has over 10 permanently employed people, from your qualified teachers to program managers, that not only offer sporting coaching to the youth of Khayelitsha, but also a lot of guidance, off the bike guidance, and also career guidance as well. And apart from that, we also had managed to get a BMX program which sees youth, because a lot of people that start cycling, they would start with the BMX. So we've managed to turn the hobby of riding a BMX into a competitive sport by allowing the youth to get the platform to excel and show off their talent, and representing Velokhaya across the country. And they do that with the help of our partners Pick and Pay, and also FXTM. But also with Velokhaya, we also have the Velokhaya FXTM professional cycling team, which sees youth between the ages of 18 and 25 travel the country, do the biggest races in the country, including the likes of your Cape August Cycle Tour, your 94.7 Cycling Tour, and other cycling races on the cycling calendar. And with that, we hope and we want to continue on the path of making sure that that youth gets the same opportunities as myself, and people that have used those opportunities, including Nicholas Lamini, who rides for the NTT cycling team and is based in Europe. Most people, of course, would know Nicholas Lamini as the cyclist who was unfortunate to have his arm broken by at Cape Town Park, by where he had an unfortunate incident with the rangers, the park rangers, and had his arm broken in the scuffle. But so people like Nicholas Lamini came through the same programs, and that's also where we want to assist young and upcoming youth who want to see themselves in the same position and offer the same opportunities as Nick Lamini. So that's what we plan on working towards with the platforms such as Velokhaya. And I think such programs as well speak to the institutionalized effort of greater good, whereby the opportunities and the work we do directly benefits the youth which we work with, and in communities that we also work with. And case being, of course, the Velokhaya Life Cycling Academy back in Cape Town. But without diverting too much, I mean, talking back about the Nelson Mandela Legacy Ride for Hope, and also the COVID-19 relief challenge, which we are currently doing and planning towards for the 1st of August. Apart, of course, having had this vehicle for the past 3 years, we would like to, of course, make an awareness around the COVID-19 and also raise funds for it, but also create an environment whereby everyone, from business people to celebrities and also sporting teams, as we've managed to convince all of the big sporting teams in the country to lend a helping hand. And of course, this will enable us to reach a wider audience, and also reach far corners of our society as we raise funds towards assisting where needed. And we are just happy as well for the partners that have took this journey with us as we put the challenge together. And of course, that includes the Nelson Mandela Foundation, that includes our headline sponsor FXTM, including as well Hulamin and ATC, who have been with us for the past 2 years as the Legacy Ride for Hope, and also, of course, our new inclusion this year being BCX. And of course, one other element where BCX of course will be assisting hugely with this time around is the live streaming of the entire event, as we hope that a lot of people are able to have access towards watching it. As much as we are having all of these teams participating from their own spaces, being at Ellis Park with the with the Emirates Lions, and also the Blue Bulls in Loftus, will be able to live stream the entire event and bringing it to people at the comfort of their own homes, apart of course from the participation side through the Zwift application that we having. So also, I mean, before I go on and on and on, let me just see if our technology is still with us, and if there is anything that we need to attend to. Okay. Okay, I think I have some few comments here. Uh, okay, you'll have to just bear with me for 2 seconds. I think technology does tend to do this to most, especially those who are actually just new to